So very good afternoon to one and all. As we discuss what actually your master's theorem is in my previous videos, and we already see how the master's theorems is working with some numerical problems. So today we are continuing with some numerical problems that can be solved with the help of your master's theorems. Before that, I just want to go through with your a quick revision with the master's theorem. What actually the master's theorem is. So the master theorem says that if your recurrence relation is in the form of this, is in this form, then the recurrence relation is Tn equals to a Tn upon b plus theta of n to the power n to the power k log of n to the power p. So here the important point is this logarithmic value. The means here we have log of n to the power p. What it means that if we remember that I'm just discussing this point with the help of this example, that log n whole square is different from log square n, is different from your log square n. Clear? So if we talk about log n whole square, then it is log n into log n. But if we talk about log square n, then it is log of log n. Then it is log of log n. Then it is log of log n. Clear? Now if we talk about the remaining part, that a is greater than 1 and b is greater than 1, k is greater than or equals to 0, and p is a real value. So these are the necessary conditions for this recurrency relations. Now after that we have these the following cases, and according to that we have the time complexity. If a is greater than b of k, then the time complexity is theta of n to the power log of b of a. If your a is equals to b, then we are comparing the value of p. T is greater than -1, then we have theta, then the time complexity is theta n into log of a base b into log n to the power p plus n. If p equals to -1, then it is time complexity is theta of n to the power log of a base b into log n. And if p is less than -1, and if p is less than -1, then it is theta of n into log of b base a. Clear? And similarly the last case is if a is less than b to the power k. If a is less than b to the power k, and in this case if p is greater than 0, then it is then we can say that then the time complexity is theta of n to the power k log of n to the power p. And if p is less than 0, then it is the theta n to the power k. So now we just come to the numerical portion. So this is the basic of your master's theorem. Now we come to the numerical problem. So we cover up to this problem. In the yesterday lecture, we cover up to this lecture. Tn equals to your Tn by 2 plus 1 upon n. Tn by 2 plus 1 upon n. Here a is 0.5, b is 2, and your k is -1. Your k is -1. But we know that here, if we see that your a is what? Your a is less than 1. Your a is less than 1. So we can't solve this particular equations or recurrence relation with the help of Master's theorem. As we already told that all the recurrence relation need not to be solved with the help of your Master's theorem. If we require to solve the recurrence relation with the Master's theorem, then it must be in the given format, and it must satisfy the condition of a, b, k, and p. Then it must satisfy the conditions for a, b, k, and p variables. Clear? Now we go for the next one. So the next question that we have is this: Tn equals to 6Tn upon 3 plus n square log n. Now first we see whether this is in the given format or not. Yes, it is in the given format. What the value of a? A equals to 6. What the value of b? B equals to 3. What the value of k? K equals to 2. What the value of p? P equals to 1. P equals to 1. Now if we talk about whether this particular question is solved by Master's theorem, answer is yes. Now we come to the next step. Second step is what? Compare the value of a and b to the power k. What the value of a? A is 6, and what the b to the power k? B is 3 and k is 2. So 3 to the power 2 is 9. Therefore we can say that a is less than b to the power b to the power k. Therefore it come under the third case. Therefore, it come under the third case. What is third case? Where a is less than your b to the power k. Now, in third case, we suppose to compare the value of your p. We suppose to compare the value of p. And if you remember, in this case, p is equals to 1. P equals to 1. So you can see that if p is in your master's theorem, I just go once again. In your master's theorem, your p is, if p is greater than, 0, this first case, if p is sorry, not this, if p is, greater than 0, if p is greater than 0, then the time complexity is theta n to the power k log of theta n to the power k log of n p, log of np. So in this particular question, if we see that what the question that we have, that in this question, what the value of so the time complexity is theta n to the power k log of np. So value of k is 2, value of p is 1. Therefore, it is n square log of n1. Therefore, the value is theta of n square log n. Theta of n square log n. It's very easy. Now we go for the next one. What the next one is? This is the next one. 64 Tn equals to 64 n upon 8 minus n square log n, minus n square log n. Please be careful. First, you just observe whether this recurrence relation is in our given format. Just check it out. What is our given format? A Tn upon b plus n to the power k log of log of n to the power p. I repeat once again what the equation is. Tn equals to a Tn upon b plus n to the power k into log of n to the power p. So here a is there, b is there, k is there, and p is there, because we have the logarithmic term. And what is the value of p? P is equals to 1. So we have the value of p. But if you just see carefully in our equation, a Tn upon b is concatenated with the second term with plus sign, and here we have the minus sign. So can we solve with the help of recurrence relation? No, we do not do this particular problem or this particular question with the help of Master's theorem. Reason? Because here we have the minus sign. Here we have the minus sign. Normally we don't have the minus sign in the recurrence relation. If we require to solve this particular recurrence relation with the Master's theorem, so we can't do this. We can't do this. So this is the reason. That's why we are not able to solve the problem with the help of Master's theorem. Now the next question here is that why we do not solve. If you can see that if we try to solve it, we supposed to do the work in a constant time. But whether we can subdivide the problem into the further part, answer is no. We do the problem, but it is not divided into the subparts. It's not divided, like, see that I written over. Normally we do some work and it divided the problem in the sub problem, but here we have minus sign, means we do not do any work. And problem is divided. We do not do any work. We don't do any work and we divided the problem. That is the main issue. That's why we are not supposed to solve this problem with the help of your Master's theorem. Clear? So this is not solved with the help of Master's theorem. Next problem is this. What the next problem? Tn equals to 7Tn upon 3 plus n square. First, we compare with your original equation of Master's theorem. A Tn upon b, yes. Plus sign is there, yes. Logarithmic value is absent, no issue. P is 0. Therefore, here a is what? 7. B is what? 3. What is k? K equals to 2. And what is p? P equals to 0. Just come next step is just compare the value of a and b to the power k. A and b to the power k. What is a? A is 7. What is b to the power k? B to the power k is 3 and 3 square, that is 9. So here we have a is less than n. A is less than n and p equals to 0. A is less than b to the power k. Sorry, a is less than b to the power k. So which case is this? Is the case number 3, and in case number 3 we have the two further cases. Here p equals to 0. Let's see what that particular cases is. Let's see now the Master's theorem what that particular cases is. See, if a is less than b to the power k, then we have two cases: either p is greater than or equals to 0, or p is less than 0. We are lying in the first condition. Therefore, the time complexity is theta n to the power k log of n p, log of n p here. Clear? So this is the time complexity for our given problem. So now just see what the value of n, what the value of k, and what the value of p in our case. So just a is 7, b is 3, and k is 2. So the time complexity is theta n to the power k log of uh, log of p log of n raised to the power p. So here k is 2, and n is as it is, and p is what, 0. So log 0 is what, 1. Therefore it is theta of n square. Clear to everyone? Now 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 we come to the next question. What the next question that we have? This is the next question. Tn equals to Tn equals to 4Tn by 2 plus log n. Tn equals to 4Tn by 2 plus log n. First see whether it is in the given format or not. Atn by 2 plus Atn by 2 plus n to the power something. Here we don't have the terms of your n. See, let's see, we solve it, and then we have log of n. So here we p equals to 1, k equals to 0, because we don't have the term of n. Clear? So a is 4, b is 2, k is 0. Why k is 0? Because the term n term is absent, because the n term is not present in this particular reconciliation. If we compare with the original one, at this place we required some term which is in the form of your n. So here we don't have the term n. So we say that in this particular problem, the kth term equals to 0. The kth term equals to 0. So we can say that a equals to 4, b equals to 2, and k equals to 0. K equals to what? 0, and p equals to 1. Now the second step, compare the value of a and b to the power k. What is a? A is equals to 4. What is b to the power k? B is 2, and k is 0. So 2 to the power 0 is 1. So 4 is greater than 1. Answer is yes. 4 is greater than 1. So it come under the condition. It come in the condition number 1, or case number 1. In the case number 1, what is the time complexity? Time complexity is theta n to the power log of ab. Just we confirm first. You see that what is the time complexity for the first case? So this is, if a is greater than b, if a is greater than b to the power k, then the time complexity is theta n to the power log of a base b, So in our case, we have a, we have b, and we can find out the time complexity for our given problem. So if we talk about our problem now, just we come to the next our problem, where we have that problem. So this is our problem. So in our case a is 7, b is 3, and sorry, not this one. So this is the previous one, 13th one. This one, a is 4, b is 2, and k equals to 0, and p equals to 1. So according to the equations, what we have, log of sorry, not log, theta of n to the power log a base b. So a is what? A is 4, b is what? 2. So log 4 2. Here 4 can be replaced by 2 to the power 2. So log 2 base 2 is 1, and come here. So it is becomes theta of n square. Theta of n square, because 4 is written as 2 to the power 2. The power of 2. The power of 2 come aside of this, and it becomes n square, and this particular terms become 1. This particular term become 1. So therefore the total answer is theta of n square. Clear? Now we go for the next question. This is the next question. Good, very good question. Very nice. Just be careful. Be careful. Tn equals to root 2. Tn equals to root 2 Tn by 2 Tn by 2 plus log n. Root 2 Tn by 2 plus log n. First, tell me whether this particular equation is in the given format or not. Just compare. Let's say we have a Tn by b. So we have a root 2. We have b 2. Another times we don't have the term of n. Therefore, k equals to 0 in this case also. Here we have log of n. And what's the value of p? P equals to what? P equals to 1. P equals to what? 1. So can we solve this equation? Answer is yes, we can solve it. Just see what's the value of root 2. What's the value of root 2? Because we have a condition that a must be greater than or equals to 1, means at least it is equals to 1, it not less than 1, it not less than 1, because if it is less than 1 we can't solve that particular recurrence relation. So a must be greater than or equals to, a must be greater than or equals to your 1, b should be equals to is greater than 1, and k is greater than or equals to 0, and p is any real number. So in our case, root 2 is 1.4 something. Therefore, here condition is true here. Don't worry about here. And b is 2, condition is true. K equals to 0, condition is true because it is greater than or equals to. Equal to is also allowed. So condition is true. And p equals to 1. Here also the condition is true because we required a real number. We required a real number. So here also with the condition is true. Now the next thing is, just we want to compare the value of a and b to the power k. What is a? A is equals to root 2, and what is b to the power k? B to the power k is 1. So root 2 is greater than 1. Just dig out whether root 2 is greater than minus 1. It's very easy. Root 2 is definitely greater than 1, greater than 1. So a is greater than b to the power k. Again, it is come in the first case. So time complexity, the first case. Just before this, in this question, we are just confirmed with our master's theorem equations. So it is theta of n to the power, theta of n to the power log of a base b. So here a is what? Root 2, b is what? 2, and theta n to the power, theta n to the power a b. So log of root 2 base 2, root 2 base 2. So just see over here. We do something here. We do something over here. Can I write root 2 as 2 to the power 1 by 2, 2 to the power 1 by 2, and bring the 1 by 2 in front of log. Bring 1 by 2 in front of log. So it becomes n log 2 base 2, and log 2 base 2 is nothing but 1. And this 1 by 2 is becomes the power of n. So it becomes n to the power 1 by 2, and that is theta of root n. Theta of root n. I just explain once again. Just see once again. Here log root 2 base 2. So we are doing nothing. We are just taking this root 2 as 2 to the power 1 by 2. Bring the power 1 by 2 in front of log. In front of log. Now the value of log is becomes log 2 base 2. Log 2 base 2. And here we have n to the power 1 by 2. N to the power 1 by 2. That becomes root n. That becomes root n. Therefore it is theta of root n. Therefore it is theta of root n. Clear? Now come to the next one. What the next question is? This is the next question that we have. Tn equals to your Tn equals to 2t n by 2 plus root n. 2t n by 2 plus root n. So if you talk about if you talk about this, so in this case a is equals to 2, b equals to 2, and k equals to 1 by 2. A equals to 2, b equals to 2, and k equals to 1 by 2, and p equals to what? P equals to 0, and p equals to what? 0. So in this case, can we solve this particular problem? Yes, we can solve this particular problem also. How we can solve this particular problem? For solving this problem, we have a, b, and a is what? A is 2. 2 to the power 1 by 2 is what? 2 to the power 1 by 2. 2 to the power 1 by 2 is root 2. So 2 is greater than root 2. Answer is yes, 2 is greater than root 2. Therefore, it come under again your first case. In the first case, so in the first case, what is the time complexity? Theta n to the power log of a b, log of a b, log of a b. Therefore, it is theta of n and log of a base b, log of a base b. Clear? So it becomes, here you can see that what is a is 2, what is b, b is 2. So log 2 is 1, therefore theta of n. The time complexity here is theta of n. Clear to everyone? Now the next one. If you talk about the next one, what the next one is, this is the next one. So in this case, if you can see that Tn equals to 3t n by 2, 3t n by 2 plus n, 3t n by 2 plus n, 3t n by 2 plus n. In first we see that whether we are capable to solve this particular problem or not. A t n by b plus n and we absent with some logarithmic value, don't have any, we don't have any issue. So a is 3, b is 2, and n to the power k, so k equals to 1, and we don't have the logarithmic value, therefore p equals to 0. So next, check the comparison between a and b to the power k. So a is what, 3, b to the power k is what, 2, therefore 3 is greater than 2. So it's come again with the case number 1. So it is log b base log a base b, log a base b, a is what, 3, and b is what, 2. So log 3 base 2, so it is a little bit more than your 1, as if we are just if we are just comparing with our just analysis purpose, if we have 2 over here, then it is 1, and if we have 4 over here, then it is 2, then it is what, 2. So it is something between 1 and 2, then it is something in between 1 and 2. So we exactly, we don't write anything over here, just for the prediction purpose we can say that here the value is in between 1 and 2. Here, what the next question that we have, this is the next questions. Tn equals to 3t n by 3 plus root n, 3t n by 3 plus root n. So a equals to 3, b equals to 3, and k equals to what, k equals to what, and it is n to the power something, here it is root n, so it is n to the power 1 by 2. So the well, the power of n is 1 by 2, therefore k is becomes 1 by 2, k is becomes what, 1 by 2, and what is p, p is equals to, and again it is 0. Now second one, yes, we can solve this with the help of Master's theorem. Now, can we compare the value of a and b to the power k? Yes, we can compare, and on the basis of that, we can find what is the time complexity. So 3 is greater than root 3. Yes, answer is true. Yes, 3 is greater than root 3. Therefore, a is greater than b to the power k. Again, case number 1. Therefore, theta n to the power log of a base b. Therefore, here a is what? A is what? A is 3 and b is 3. Therefore, log 3 is what? 1. Therefore, we got theta of n. Theta of n. Clear? Next, what we have the next question? Yes, this is the next question that we have. Tn equals to 4tn by 2 plus cn. What is a? 4. What is b? 2. What is k? K is 1. And what is p? P is nothing. P is nothing over here. So compare the value of a and bk. A is 4. B to the 2 to the power 1 is 2. Therefore, a is greater than b to the power k. Again, case number 1. Therefore, log of 4 base 2, that is, it becomes 2 over here, therefore theta of n square. 3t n by 4, this is the last question that we have. 3t n by 4 plus n into log n, therefore here a is what, 3, b is equals to 4, k equals to 1, and p equals to what, 1. So because here we have the logarithmic value and the power is 1, therefore p equals to 1. So a is 3 and b to the power k, 4 to the power 1, that is your 4, is less than b to the power 4, case number 3. And what the value of p? P is equals to 1, therefore p is greater than equals to 0. Therefore, in that also we have the case number 1. Therefore, theta n to the power k, theta n to the power k, log of n raised to the power p. Therefore, theta n to the power 1 log of 1 n and theta of n log n. This is the final time complexity for this particular question. So we have lot of questions regarding to this, but we are ended over here. So thank you very much.